Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. For all you who have been with the channel, thanks for returning. Anyone who has subscribed, I thank you for subscribing as it is helping my channel grow. Um, Anyone who is new to the channel, I welcome you all. I hope you find something here that resonates with you. I invite you to like, subscribe, share with another fellow Sagittarius. Um, if you feel like it doesn't resonate with you, it may with them. And like I said, check your rising and your moon signs because that might resonate with you also. The deck that I'm reading from is called Manzel's Tarot 2. Really pretty box it came in. Manzel's Tarot 2. Um, that's what's on the table. I do have an announcement that I am going back for people who are returning. I'm going back to, and this is for new people too who are interested. I'm going back to doing mid-month readings. Um, I tested out doing mid-month readings live last month, in February. So I want to do it live again this month. Of course, the spread is not going to be the full 9-card spread for each sign. It's going to be 5 cards because it's mid-month and we'll be going into April. But just the same, it's going to be aired on, well, I'm going to be live on March 15th, which is a Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys join me for that. And you'll get to see me lay the cards out as they come out instead of already having them set out like I normally do in the monthly readings. Is anything else? That Manzelli, I don't know, that Manzelli's tarot deck, that was a gift from my daughter for Christmas. I asked for a new deck and she gave me this one and it's really, really expressive. It's very different from the rest of the cards that I usually use and I really like working with it. It's been really fun working with this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. So at the bottom of the deck, Sag, you guys have the 5 of Cups. So emotionally, because I don't see any other cups in the spread. So it's a focus on your emotions too this month. Um, in this card, and if you can see it clear, hopefully I'm getting it clear for you. The 3 cards are spilled, but the little animal, the little poochie here, he still sees those 2 cups. Okay? In the traditional tarot deck, it's a man cloaked, just hovering over the 3 cups that spilled, while the 2 cups are behind him, not realizing that there's hope in situation. But this little pooch, he sees the 2 cups in front of him too. So he's like, oh, 3 spilled over, but I got 2 more. So there's going to be hope being revived in your situation. So let's go over the cards. You have the King of Wands. This is your energy that came out. It's usually Leo, Sagittarius energy. Any Wands deck. So you did come out strong this month. It's followed up by the Page of Swords. Then it goes to the Ten of Wands. You have Major Arcana, the Star card. See, that's about their hope. Next to it, you have Major Arcana, the Judgment card. Something's going to come up, and it's going to come up new. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Queen of Wands. And then you have the 9 of Wands. So, excuse me if I cough. Probably just need to drink some water, but because it's not a cold this time, just dry throat. Starting with this King of Wands, you guys are coming into the month Sagittarius, feeling whole, feeling in your power. And like I said, the King of Wands came out and the Queen of Wands. So you're working, you all, male or female, you're working off of your male and female energies. So you're going to be pretty grounded Um, and that's what that Ten of Pentacles is probably showing. That's groundedness, that's stability and stuff. It can also be an inheritance, but I'm jumping ahead of the game. But you have the King of Cups, was showing that you're coming in this month feeling more like yourself than you have probably in a long time. There's always things that obstacles that get in the way, but you're feeling more of yourself than you have in a long time. Then you have the Page of Swords, which means there's a swift moving um, energy coming towards you. The color is green, so and the swords is thought. A lot of the color on this card, let me see. Yeah, it's a lot of green and gold. So, um, like I said, the Page of Swords, any swords card that comes up, it's information, it's realizations. But the page usually brings some type of information to you guys. And I think the information that the page is trying to bring to you with the Ten of Wands coming up is that you need to release some burdens. You need to, he got all these wands. He started off with the Ace of Wands and he got 10 wands now. And his back is bent over and he needs to lay it to rest. Okay, so you need to choose wisely and let go of some things that don't need to be done. Like wands are actions, wands is doing things, wands is having passion, wands is creativity. So all those things you're carrying around, it's from other people and it's for other people. And I said this a few months back and maybe even a few months closer to now. You Sagittarius keep getting that energy. So I don't know if you guys like to put a lot of irons in the fire at one time, but it's to your best. It would be best, wiser now for you to let go of some of the action, some of the passion that you're putting, that you're, it's almost like spreading yourself too thin because it's becoming a burden. Okay, but a message is going to come in clearly for you guys on how you can do that. Or you could just have an epiphany. But the Page of Wands brings in that epiphany of how and why you should put down some of those wands. The next card up is, like I said, Major Arcana, the Star card, and that's showing that there's hope in your situation. And if we go back to the bottom of the deck, which is the Ten of Cups, he sees the hope. He sees the two cups, as not as in other decks who doesn't see the two cups. The two cups are behind him. The two cups are in front of him, and he's looking at the whole situation. Okay, so the Star card brings in hope. It brings in, it can be spirituality to a certain point, but it's spirituality that you would see through your third eye, um, and knowing that help is around, being being, even if it's spiritual help like your past relatives, of course God helps us all. So there's help coming on the way. There's hope being restored in your life. And up next comes judgment. So it may be something that you've been praying for or hoping for that's going to come back. You may have felt as though you made a mistake or a mistake was made against you, but it's going to come back because judgment in the and traditional tarot card is the angel blowing the horn and the dead coming alive anew. So it could be a past relationship, a past job offer. It could be just family things that happen or something that happened that you want to rectify, and now there is hope that it will be changed for the better. And I say that again because of the Ten of Cups coming up next, and the Ten of Cups is showing that that's all around. That's like the best you can get as far as Pentacle was. Well, you can get the Ace of Pentacles. That's the best as far as beginnings. But the Ten of Pentacles is almost like you've come to a not quite a completion, but it's a wrapping up of good things. It could be material, but it could have to do with your family, your organizations, churches you may belong to, schools you may belong to. is showing that it's fruitful financially. So you guys may be in for some type of abundance that you may have felt had slipped you by before, but there now is hope coming in with the star card there. Because, like I said, judgment is bringing it back, but it's going to be brought back in a way that is new. Okay, it could be the same situation, not the same, well, yeah, the same situation, just brought back as new. Or it could be, if you were talking about a person or a relationship or a job, it could be the same type of job being brought back. It might be that not that job, not that particular person, but something very similar is being brought back, and it's going to lead you to the energy of the Ten of Pentacles, which is good energy. And that's like after any type of difficulty that you have felt with the Five of Cups energy of things being wasted, you're going to be fulfilled as far as on the material plane during the month of March. Next comes the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. He usually has a lot more to say than the Page of Swords, because of course he's the Knight. And he's bringing in a truth. And the truth that he's bringing in is that you guys definitely are in your power. You are the Queen or King of Wands. You started it off in the beginning of the reading, and you're ending it in the in just about the reading. And like I said, all these cards go throughout the month. You're going to know what to put down to make yourself better, because sometimes you have to let things go to be in your power, to be in that King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy. You have to let go of some of the passions that you felt towards certain situations or actions you may have taken, and maybe you didn't want to take them. Maybe it was put upon you. So, letting some things go is going to keep you in that energy this month. And then you have the Nine of Wands. You see all these wands. These are all the things that you've conquered. These are wands that you have carried around and you have mastered. You have mastered the action that needed to be mastered. And then you still have the major one here, that major wand that you're holding on to. So whatever situation this is referring to, like I said, it's going to be different for each Sagittarius. You do have a leg to stand on, more than a leg to stand on, because this wand, this symbol, this statue of the wand, you still have that fiery, passionate energy to move forward in something new. Now, I'm going to clarify judgment, and I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands for you Sagittarians. Because I told you the judgment might be something new coming in. And I also told you, it's something that you guys have been hoping for. It's going to start coming about during the month of March. And I'm trying to see any other significant. Yeah, during the month of March. The star card, it could have started beginning in February. Whatever this hopeful, you might have been starting to feel hopeful in February, and that's why you are coming in to the reading with that King of Wands energy. So the last part of February, something might have started, whether it's word from a job, whether it's an old relationship coming back, whether it's your family making amends with each other. It's coming back, and it probably just started in the month of February, maybe the last week or so. So it's already, all these things are already, I want to clarify judgment. I hope I'm clear to you guys with what I'm saying. Okay. Now three cards came out with my clarification. The first card that came out for clarifying judgment, Five of Cups. And that was on the bottom of the deck, if you remember, the Five of Cups. So you guys are no longer looking at things that you're not going to have to look at all the things, the cups that spilt over, all those past emotions and energies that spilt over, because with judgment here, it's being renewed. The next one that came is the Six of Swords, so you do have more swords energy. So I think a lot of you will be thinking a lot. And the Six of Swords is moving to calmer shores, being ushered. You're taking your mental thoughts with you, but it's going to be in a smoother way to a place that's more um, that melds more with you, that is more fruitful for you guys. And then the last card that came up in the clarifiers is the Star, which is here. So that just clarified the whole reading of what I said. Something new, something old is possibly coming up. You guys will be definitely in your power, and you're not too much focused this time around on the energies of whatever felt like it was lost, because it is returning. And like I said, you may have gotten that feeling sometime in the end of February. Maybe it was a phone call, something like that. And I'm just taking a peek. So under the Five of Cups, you guys have the Ten of Swords. You're going to let go of a whole lot of mental energy that hurt you. And then the Six of Wands. So that's victory. The Queen of Swords. So yes, speaking your truth is going to be important also this month, Sagittarius. But speaking your truth in a softer way. Because the Queen of Wands, she's very direct, very forward. She's enlightened mentally. So you guys are going to carry that mental up. My camera went in focus. What happened? Okay, there we go. Sorry. You guys are going to carry that good mental focus energy. But like I said, with this Ten of Wands, you got to put some things down. There's too much going on. Okay? So the first card that came out for your Keepers of the Light Oracle is Lady Nada. See if I get Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Lady Nada. Nada. Sorry. So, yeah, letting go of some of those wands will give you the balance that you need. And that Six of Swords energy that was the clarifier for the judgment, that's also balance. I mean, it's the number 6. So it balances things out. The last card that came out for you from Keepers of the Light Tarot is Isis, manifesting magic. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay, so that is relevant because when I went through each card that was coming after at the bottom of the deck, that Queen of Swords came out. That's focus. That's mental clarity and being able to speak your truth. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for your reading for March of 2020. I hope that you join me live March 15th. It'd be great to have you all with me, and I hope it resonated. And like I said, if not, check your moon and rising signs. Take care, Sagittarius.